Okay, guys, good morning. Make sure, oh, I thought that was me. Box and a strap in your vicinity, and your strap should be already kind of set to a loop and buckled. So double check that as well. We're going to take a bind today, a yoga mudra bind, but I want you to try it with the strap because there's going to be some value to kind of pressing against the resistance of the strap in this variation that we're going to take today. So hopefully your strap looks like this. Maybe not quite like this. Without the tangle, like that. And then you could double check. You're going to want it about shoulder distance. So if the arms are behind the back, you can press into the strap, and it's going to fire up some muscles in the back body and give you some more space in the front body. There's some amazing, amazing things that happen when we do this. So double check your props, and then grab a block, and let's come into supported Sukhasana. So block flat, horizontal, press one leg in front of the other. And as you sit on your block, put your hands on your thighs, close your eyes. So hands on thighs, palms down, eyes closed, back of the neck long. Right here, begin to slow down and deepen your breath. Literally, the most important thing that we do in here is deepen our breath and improve our lung capacity. And stop and actually focus on breath. So just noticing the breath for a few rounds. The observation alone maybe started to slow it down and deepen it, but can you deepen it even more? So big inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. One more time, big inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Has anybody seen the Netflix documentary on Brené Brown called A Call to Courage? Not one of you. Okay, so this is your weekend. Okay, put this on and you will cry a little bit, but it's gonna kind of motivate you to get back into your life. Let me get these guys some props. Call to Courage. Have you guys heard of Brené Brown with a B, Brené? Also, homework, check out her TED Talk on vulnerability. So I watched it this week and cried because it's very inspiring, and that there's so many places that I think that we hide ourselves away. And today, this practice, we're going to be about kind of puffing up this rib cage, puffing up the chest a little bit proudly, knowing that we have dark and we have light, and when we can embrace our story and embrace our shadow, it makes our light even brighter. So there's this quote that she has that I've kind of been sitting on for a few days, and I want to share it with you. You either walk inside your story and own it, or you stand outside your story and hustle for your worthiness. Take that in. You either walk inside your story and own it, or you stand outside your story and hustle for your worthiness. Right? Spend too much time trying to prove our worth. Too much time trying to be more productive, so we feel like we matter. Right? And what if we could take a note from children, where when they're playing, everybody's the same, everybody's valuable, and everybody has worth. And it's not because they're out there working and doing, it's because of who they are. And I know for me, when I'm out of alignment and I'm not feeling good about myself, I'm not very nice to, especially my husband. He usually gets the brunt of it, but I'm definitely not nice to myself. And that's where this practice of yoga comes in. It's this time to kind of sit with the parts that we hide away and become a little bit more honest with it. And realize it doesn't define us. The story that we make up about whatever we've experienced isn't true. And the only thing that is true is our strength and our resilience from moving through those experiences. So owning your story. Remembering and valuing yourself because of who you are, not what you do. What if that could be your mantra this week, your intention? So if that feels like it's something you need to spend some time with, maybe set your intention here. If there's something else you need, take a moment to align with that. This is your practice, your space. When you're ready, bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Inhale through the nose. And on the exhale, surrender your head to your heart. Bow your chin towards your chest. Bring your forehead in the direction of your fingertips. Get out of your head. Get out of the story that's not true and get back into the story that's real. You are enough. Your light is bright. And as you lift your chin, open up your eyes. Keep the palms pressing together, and let's take a collective breath here. So take a big inhale through the nose. Big exhale out. Good. And I want you to come off your block. Put one block to the right, one block to the left side of your mat. Come on the hands and knees, come into tabletop shape. So especially because we sit a lot, these poor kids are going to be sitting a lot this year too, right? We sit a lot. We get really, really tight in our mid-spine. It doesn't move a lot. That's your like your rib cage, the shoulders. And we have a little bit too much mobility in the lumbar spine. That's the low back that gets a little bit too sore. And we kind of need to flip the switch. We need more stability in the low back and more mobility in the mid back. So instead of cat-cow today, I want to do what's called shoulder flossing. I want you to bring your wrist crease in line with the tops of your shoulders. And on your inhale, the chest through the arms. So focus on creating a valley between the shoulder blades. And on the exhale, I want you to press the space between the shoulder blades up, lifting the side of the ribs. And then just start to play with that. Inhale, pull the chest through the arms, keep the belly in. Exhale, lifting the space between the shoulder blades up. And then do that about 6 more times, so you can get some movement there. See if you can hear some crunching. Good. Okay, one more. Very nice. Find a neutral spine. Thread the needle. Inhale, sweep your right arm out to the right and then up to the sky. And on your exhale, dive your right arm underneath and through, palm up, wrist in line with shoulder, gaze to the left, and see if you can get your right cheek down to the mat. Keep your left elbow bent and your left palm planted for just a moment. And if you push down into your left hand, I want you to kind of get the sensation that you're lifting your left rib up and diving your right rib under and reaching your right arm through just a little bit more with an open hand, ready to receive. Then if you want, walk your left arm forward. Bending back into your left hand, planting the palm. Inhale, sweep your right arm out to the right, back up to the sky. And on your exhale, lower your right hand down. Give me a couple shoulder flosses before we switch. Find a neutral spine. Switching sides. Inhale, left arm out to the left, then up to the sky. And on the exhale, dive the left arm underneath and through, palm up, wrist in line with shoulder, gazing to the right. Left cheek finds its way to the mat. Right elbow bent, right palm plants. And as you push down into the right hand, rotate the ribs a little bit more. Get some movement there. Reaching through the left fingertips as you open the hands. Feeling the stretch in the upper left back and the back of your left shoulder blade. Send some breath here. As you bend back into your right elbow, plant your palm. Inhale, sweep your left arm out to the left and then up to the sky. And on the exhale, lower left hand down. Keeping the hips over the knees, moving into melting heart pose. Walk the arms forward without letting the hips move. Keep the hips over knees. And as you walk the arms forward, can you melt the chest and the front of the ribs down? Just notice where you feel the stretch. Breathe there. Maybe the tip of the nose touches. Nice and slow, walk your hands almost all the way back. Stop short of having the wrist crease about an inch or two in front of the shoulders. Curl the toes, inhale, breath. Exhale first, downward facing dog, hips up high. Take a moment to pedal out the legs, bend your right knee, straighten your left. Bend your left knee, straighten your right. Do that a couple more times. How are your wrists doing? Okay. Yeah, so let's get you the balls maybe so you're not doing so much flexion. Let me see if I have them here. Okay, find stillness in your jaw. Ground into the fingertips, root into the knuckle of the index finger and the thumbs. And I want you to push the floor away and lift your hips higher. Get all the bend out of the knees, whether the heels are touching down or not, and then try to lift your kneecaps as you contract the front of your thighs. Come all the way up to the very toes. And then tiptoe all the way up to the top of your mats. And forward fold. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale, half lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach the arms out and then up. Exhale, palms touch, bring hands to prayer in front of your heart. Like this. See if that helps a little bit. Fine. I knew that was going to happen. All right, guys, here we go. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, right hand grabs left wrist. Firm the thighs. Inhale, lengthen up. And then exhale, side bend up and over to the right, pressing the hips over to the left. Take your left rib, left shoulder back. Chin off the chest. Come down one more inch. Good. Inhale, rise back up, switch your grip. Left hand grabs right wrist, lengthen. Exhale, side bend up and over to the left. Hips over to the right. Roll the right ribs back, firm the thighs, hips over to the right a little bit more. Come down one more inch. Inhale, rise back up, separate the hands. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. Little bend into the right knee, straighten the left. Pause here. Come up under your fingertips. Walk your fingertips over to the right a few inches. Pull your chest closer to your outer right thigh. Bring your chin closer to your chest and your forehead closer to your outer right knee. There's a bend in your left leg. Put your hands on a block. Straighten the left leg and then move your left hip a millimeter more to the left. Breathe. Straighten the left leg as much as you can. Right there. Good. Inhale, walk back to center. Right leg straightens, left knee bends. Walk your fingertips over to the left. Pull the chest through the arms. Pull the chest closer to the left thigh. Chin towards chest, forehead to outer left knee or thigh. Walk your hands back to center. Straighten out the legs. Come up onto your fingertips. Stay right here. Inhale the breath. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back into plank pose. Make sure the feet are at least hip distance apart in plank. So it should feel like Tadasana. It actually gives your diaphragm some room to breathe, to move and breathe, right? Firming the thighs, keep the back of the neck long. Hold in here. Maybe a little too long, but here you go. Inhale, rock forward a little bit. And on your exhale, either lower the knees first or lower down one straight line. Intimidation cobra to start. So I want you to come onto your fingertips. Walk your fingertips out to the right and to the left. Lengthen out the legs. Then turn the toes in, let the heels drop, let the legs go. Roll the shoulders up and back a couple times, right? We want to get rid of the sludge and the stuff that gets stuck here. Inhale, stay down. Exhale, ground into the fingertips, peel the chest up, pause at the top. Spin the biceps forward and the elbows back. And then inhale, let the ribs expand. Exhale, lower down. Again, rolling the shoulders up and back. Roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale first. Exhale, begin to curl up. Engage the glutes. Keep bottom of the pelvis down. And then inhale right here, let the ribs expand. Exhale, lower down. Take the palms flat to the floor next to your ribs. Curl the toes, firm the thighs. Inhale, press up, plank, nice and strong. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, pause. finish the breath. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee higher up towards the mid-tricep. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee right outside the outer head of your right shoulder, pause. Inhale, right leg up. On your next exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Lower your left knee down onto the mat. Good. And then once you step your right knee over the heel, your shoulders over your hips, and your hips over your left knee. Engage your left glute. Curl your back toes under, if that feels okay. And as you press the ball onto the foot back, I want you to begin to press your left thigh forward. So that it's really focusing here, stay out of the low back. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, cactus the arms. It's going to be a lot of movements that we're doing today. So what I want you to do, keep the belly in, but I want you to pull your forearms back and think about the ribs pressing forward. This will be the inhale. Exhale, I want you to bring your forearms and your palms to touch, but imagine that you're in water and there's a little resistance. Inhale, pull back against the water, let the chest come forward. Exhale, pull back in. Inhale, pull it back, forearms back, ribs forward. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, pull it back. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, take your right hand to your hip or down along the right side of the body. Take a big side bend up and over to the right. Nice and slow, take a left hand to the inside of your right foot. Walk the right foot to the right an inch or two. Right hand to the top of the right thigh. Now flatten the left toes, let the hips sink closer to the floor. Ground the right hand onto the thigh. Turn the pelvis, the belly, and the heart to the right. Option here to kick your left heel up to your glutes. Reach back with your right hand, capture ankle or foot. If you've got the foot, can you pull the foot closer to the body to stretch and open up the front of the thigh? Slowly release your left foot, both hands on the inside of the right foot. Left toes curl, left knee lifts, Malasana. Step your left foot forward. Feet about a little wider than hip distance, toes and knees on a slight angle out, same angle out. Sink the hips, hands to prayer. And then just kind of notice how this feels. Are the heels down or are they not? Send the energy into the back to alleviate any pressure in the knee. Stay for one more breath. Then plant the hand. Heel toe your feet in hip distance apart, about 2 fist width. And then inhale, rise. Sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, palms touch. Bring hands to prayer in front of your heart. Inhale, chair pose. Sweep the arms up as you sink your hips down. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Head of the arm bones lift, butt back, sink the hips, let your torso come closer to parallel to the floor. And then double check while you're here that your knees aren't buckling in. Press your knees out so they line up with your second and third toe. Drop the weight heavier into the heel, lower the hips, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, rise. Straighten the legs, arms reach up from the thighs. Exhale, hands to prayer in front of your heart. Follow your breath. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. Plant the hand, step or jump back into plank. Holding your plank, legs and feet hip distance apart. Heel the foot over the bum onto the toes. No bend in the knees. Wrist crease in line with the tops of the shoulders. Lift the side of the ribs. Keep the back of the neck long. Crown of the head lengthens forward, heels drive back, belly strong, breath is steady. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale first. Exhale, right to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Finish the exhale. Inhale, send it back up. On the exhale, bring your left knee to your left tricep. Inhale, send it back up. Next exhale, left knee, left shoulder, pause. Inhale, left leg up. On the exhale, left foot steps forward in between your hands. As you lower the right knee down, stack left knee over heel. Curl the back toes, bring your hands to the left thigh, back your shoulders over your hips and your hips over your right knee, contract the glutes. And then as you press, curl the toes under and press the ball mound back, ground the left heel, press your right thigh forward. So there's already a little bit of action happening. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Okay, spread the fingers wide, belly in. So from the low belly to the low back, it's full, no movement. Inhale, pull the forearms back and the ribs come forward. Exhale, as if you're pressing against resistance, bring the forearms to touch, press the ribs back. Inhale, ribs forward, forearms back. Exhale, forearms touch, press the back of the heart back a little. Inhale, pulling the forearms back, heart comes through. Exhale, bring it in. Let's do one more. Inhale, pull it back. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, left hand, left hip side stretched up and over to the left, or left hand reaches down along the left side of your body. Beautiful. Take your right hand to the inside of your left foot. Flatten your right toes. Walk your left foot to the left, an inch or two. Palm of left hand to top of left thigh. And then just let the hips and pelvis sink. Begin to turn your right hip, your belly, and your ribs to the left a little. Yeah. If you did so on the other side, start to take it into the bind. Maybe bending the right knee, kicking the heel up to the glutes. Reaching back with your left hand, grab ankle or foot. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Release your right foot. Bring both hands to the inside of your left foot. Malasana, second set. So right toes curl, right knee lifts, right foot steps forward. Just to see if you can kind of inch your feet in an inch or two and turn the toes a little bit more forward. And then reach the arms forward, sink the butt back and down. This is good for the shins, some dorsiflexion at the ankle. Need a little more of that. Good. Stay right there. 2 more breaths. Then plant the hands, lift your hips, measure out 2 fist widths between your feet, turn the toes forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. So sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, palms touch, bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Okay, I want you to grab your strap and then double check once again that you've got the loop in your strap. Put your wrists on the inside of the loop and then press your arms into the strap. Let me know if you need me to demo that. I think you guys got it. Oh, there's the strap. Okay, so feet hip distance apart. Your wrists are on the inside of your loop. Your loop is shoulder distance apart, right? So the arms are about shoulder distance apart within the loop. Burst your arms into the strap, spin the biceps forward, and then notice what you have the ability to kind of use the strap to feel. As you press the wrist into the strap, spin the biceps forward, roll the shoulders back. So you widen the collarbones, and notice how when you stretch the front, you're contracting the back. It's good to have a strong back. Okay, big inhale. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. Put a little bend into the knees. Good. Bring your belly to your thighs and your thighs to your belly. Keep bursting your arms into the strap. Now I want you to keep the bend in the right knee. Begin to straighten the left leg and peel it open. And then turn your belly and your heart towards the left, closer to your right knee. So the right knee stays bent, the left leg is straight. Rotate the ribs a little more. Keep bursting the arms into the strap, broad chest. Big inhale. Exhale, bring the torso back to center, bend back into both knees. And then keeping the bend in the left leg, begin to peel open the right hamstring, straighten out the leg. And then turn the belly, turn the heart to the right. Keep bursting the wrist into the strap. Rotate the ribs to the right wall. So it should be left leg bent, right leg straight. You got it. There you go. Inhale first. Exhale, come back to center, little bend into both knees. One more big inhale, straighten out both legs. Exhale, finish it. Good. Take the strap off, place it off to the side, bring the hands down to the mat. Plant the hands, and then step or jump back into plank pose. Feet are hip distance apart. Drive the heels back, firm the thighs, back of the neck long, strong core, side of the ribs lift. Find your breath, slow it down. Good. Lower down onto elbows and forearms, low plank position here. Low plank, driving the forearms and the elbows down, side of the ribs lift. Firming the thighs. Can you bring your right leg about 4 or 5 inches up off the floor, pull the toes forward, drive the heel back, square your hips. Turn the right inner thigh higher, draw the belly in more. And then from the glute, pulse right leg up and down, 5, 4, 3, 2, right foot down, breathe. Left leg up and hold. Pull the toes forward, drive the heel back, left inner thigh slightly higher, low belly a little stronger, and then from the glute, pulse, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Left foot down. Press up into the palms of the hands, high plank, take a breath. Inhale, rock forward. And on the exhale, either knees down first or slowly lower to your belly. Cobra pose, open palms. Take the bottom of the palms in line with the bottom of the ribs. Let the legs come apart, at least hip distance apart. Inhale, stay down. Exhale, take your cobra, peeling the chest up. Engage your glutes. Inhale, let the breath lift you higher. Exhale and lower down. One more time. Inhale, tip of the nose on the mat. Exhale, press into the palms, begin to rise. Contract your glutes, spin your biceps forward. Inhale, let the ribs expand. Exhale and lower down. Nice job, guys. Curl the toes, firm the thighs, feel the floor. Inhale, strong. Push the floor way up into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee, center of the chest, hips lift high, step right foot forward in between your hands. Runner's lunge, right knee stacks directly over the heel. Come up under your fingertips, and if you're past your heel, you're going to put a lot of pressure here, guys. So knee over heel, round the heel. Inhale, crescent lunge, arm sweep out and up. Put a little bend into the back leg, cactus, open the arms. Stay out of the low back. Remember, we're keeping stability in the lumbar spine. We're getting some movement in the thoracic spine. So inhale, pull the forearms back, ribs forward, chest forward. Exhale, bring the forearms towards each other. They don't have to touch. Inhale, pull the forearms back, heart forward. Exhale, bring it back in. Just one more. Inhale, pull it back. Exhale, bring it forward. And then inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, right hand grabs left wrist. Inhale, lengthen, go slow. Exhale, side bend up and over to the right. Keep the length in the left side body. Prayer twist over to the right wall. Hook left elbow over right thigh. Straighten the back leg now. Strengthen the back leg. Spinning your left inner thigh higher. Turn your ribs a little more to the right. Ground into your right heel, but feel rooted from your right hip. Big inhale. Exhale, left hand to the mat on the inside of your right foot. Right arm reach it high to the sky. Rotate the ribs a little more here. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, lower right hand down. Three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Exhale, bring your right knee down to the center of your mat. Right hand lines up with right knee, but about a little bit high, a little bit further than being in line with the shoulder. So wrist crease in line with shoulder, gate pose to the left wall. So spin your right shin parallel to the back edge of the mat. Turn your left toes to the left crease. So turn the whole, yeah, perfect. Reach up through the left fingertip strong. Spin your right bicep towards the front of the room a little more and plug your right shoulder onto your back. Okay, option to stay here or slide your right foot behind your left. I want you to stagger your feet. Lift your ribs. Reach up strong. Take an inhale. Exhale, dive your left arm underneath and through. Let your left hip come forward and down a little. Inhale, reach back up. Thread a needle. Exhale, dive it underneath and through. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, dive your left arm underneath and through. Inhale, reach back up. One more. Exhale, dive it underneath and through. Inhale, reach back up. Hold. Stay here in Vashisthasana. Maybe take another variation. Couple more breaths. Big inhale. Exhale into plank pose. Find your inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, center of the chest, hips up, so you can step your left foot forward in between your hands. Good alignment, guys, right? Body, mind, heart, and soul. Stack left knee over heel. Come on to fingertips. And as you root into the left heel, use your glutes to rise. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And on the exhale, the right knee bends a little first. Find your foundation. Zip up the core. Spin your palms forward, spread your fingers wide, and then cactus open the arms. Maybe a little deeper bend into the back knee, a little more energy into your front heel, and then here we go again. Inhale, pull the forearms back, chest forward. Exhale, bring the forearms in, ribs back. Inhale, pull the forearms back, heart forward. Exhale, bring the forearms in, heart back. Inhale, pull the chest forward and through. Exhale, bring the forearms almost to touch, pause. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, left hand grabs right wrist, pause. On your inhale, get a little longer. Exhale, side bend slowly up and over to the left. Take a little bend out of the right leg. And then hook your right elbow over your left thigh. Take all the bend out of the right leg as hands come to prayer. Right leg strong. Ground through your left heel, root through your left hip, spin your right inner thigh up, and turn your ribs a little more to the left. Long spine. As you press through your right heel, lengthen through the crown of your head. Beautiful. Okay, slowly, right hand to the inside of the left foot, left arm goes high. A little bit more freedom. Broaden the chest. Take your left outer rib up and back, right rib under and forward. Left shoulder back more. Good, lower left hand down. Three-legged dog. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, gate pose. Take your left knee down to the center of your mat. Left hand lines up with the knee, wrist crease in line with the shoulder. Spin your right foot to face the right wall. So make sure your left hand, your fingers are facing forward. Right arm reach it high to the sky. Lifting the ribs. Can you spin your left bicep forward? Can you plug your left shoulder onto your back? Breathe. Okay, now nice and slow, I want you to slide your left foot behind your right or stay right here engaged. Meet yourself where you're at. Lift your hips. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm, reach it underneath and through. Inhale, lift it all the way back up. Exhale, dab it underneath and reach it through. Remember, the right hip moves a little. Inhale, reach it back and up. Exhale, dab it underneath and through. Inhale, reach it up. One more. Exhale, dab it underneath and through. Inhale, bring it up and pause. Lifting the hips, staying here, or take another variation if it's calling. Deepen the breath. Inhale first. Exhale into plank. Inhale, rock forward this time. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Good. Palms in line with bottom ribs. Lift your right leg up. Point the toes, lengthen the right leg out. Lower it down. Lift your left leg up. Point your toes, lengthen it out, and then lower it down. Separate your feet wider than your hips. Turn your toes in. Roll your outer heels out. Big difference from drawing the feet into the earth, guys. That's going to lock up your sacrum. Let the legs go instead, okay? Inhale, tip of the nose on the mat. Exhale, press down into the palms, lifting the spine up off the mat, contract the glutes. Point the elbows back. Inhale, feel the ribs expand. Exhale, and lower down. One of the most important poses that we do. Let's do it one more time. Inhale first. Exhale, rise. Draw the tips of the shoulders back, spin the biceps forward. Inhale, let the ribs expand and the heart will lift. Exhale and lower down. Good. Curl the toes, firm the thighs, feel the floor. Inhale, don't think, just lift. Push the floor away. Exhale into downward facing dog. Come all the way up to the very tippy tops of your toes. Big bend into your knees. Press your chest closer to your thighs. Look halfway up your mat. When you're ready, step or float to the top of the mat and forward. Measure out 2 fist twists between your feet. Inhale, rise. Sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, palms touch. Bring hands to prayer in front of your heart. Okay, let's move forward here. Inhale into chair. Sweep the arms up and forward. Send the butt back and down. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Head of the arm bones lift. To ground into your right heel, pick up your left heel. Nice and slow, I want you to step your left foot back into warrior one leg. Keep the torso parallel to the floor. And as you ground into the left heel, head of the arm bones lift. Bend deeper into your right knee. Feel a little stretch in your calf. Inhale, sweep the arms out and then up. Exhale, I want you to reach up through the fingertips, bend deeper into the front knee. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, hinge again. Torso forward, arms sweep back. Inhale, launch onto the right leg. Bring your left leg up, parallel to the floor. Inhale, get longer. Exhale, step your left foot back into warrior one leg. Keep the torso parallel to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms out and then up. Exhale, bend deeper into your front knee. Inhale, return to chair pose. Exhale, straighten the legs. Bring hands to prayer in front of the heart. Just kind of warming up for where we're going to go. Okay. Ready? Other side. Inhale, arms come up, butt goes back and down. Exhale, sweep the arms back, head of the arm bones lift. Stay here. Ground your left heel, pick up your right heel. And then keeping the hinge in the torso, step your right foot back into warrior one leg. So maybe 3.5 feet in distance, turn your right toes out, ground your right heel down, deep bend in your front knee. Head of the arm bones lift. Inhale, reach the arms out up to the sky. Exhale, bring your right ribs forward a little bit. Breathe. Reach higher, big inhale. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Torso comes parallel to the floor. Inhale, launch onto the left leg. Right leg lifts parallel to the floor. 2 breaths. Right foot steps back into warrior one leg. Torso still parallel. Ground the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms out and then up. Exhale, root right heel, bend deeper into front knee. Arms strong, eyes forward. Inhale, step forward back into chair. Exhale, hands to prayer, deeper chair. You're not getting out of this one. Okay, hold in here, breathe here. And then we're going to come up nice and slow for 6. Come up millimeter by millimeter, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're warm. Take the arms down along the body. Close your eyes. Take a moment to breathe. All right, as you open your eyes, have your straps. Maybe let's bring it to the right middle of the mat because we're going to use it pretty soon. Just put it like right over there. Please. Okay. And then Tadasana. Back to Tadasana. Here we go. Inhale, sweep the arms out and then up. Sweaty. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. Plant the hands, step or jump back into plank pose. Action here. Stay in plank or take a vinyasa through a cobra. We'll meet you in downward dog on your next exhale, guys. Hips up high. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Exhale, step right foot forward in between your hands. Pause. I want warrior one, feet, hands still on the ground. So take your left foot 2 inches to the left, turn your toes maybe 35 to 40 degrees. And if your feet are too close, like too narrow of a base, you're going to have a really, really hard time balancing and breathing. So keep the feet a little bit wide. And as you ground your left heel, bend deeper into your right knee, grab the strap. And as you start to take your torso up, I want you to take your loop to your wrists again. You're going to use this just to kind of deepen this pose today. Okay? And as you take your wrists into your strap, burst into the strap, spin your biceps forward, contract your back muscles, and open the front body. Now, I want to keep the puppiness in the middle part of the spine. So if you're feeling your low back arch, I want you to back up an inch, lift from your inner thigh up through the crown of the head. So your glute might contract more. Okay? And then pull the forearms back, press the ribs forward. We've done this a few times, right? Okay. You don't want to square your hips here. I'd rather you focus on taking your left rib slightly forward. Burst your arms into the strap. Take your gaze up a couple inches higher. Inhale here. Exhale, humble warrior one. Bring your forehead towards the floor on the inside of the right knee or shin. Make sure the right toes point straight forward. Yes. All right, ground into your right heel, root into your left heel. Inhale, come back up into your bound warrior one. Drop the strap. And then here we go. Sweep the arms out and then up. Arms reach real strong, strong and deeper into the pose with the legs. Good. Spin your back toes forward. Launch up into this shape. So the arms reach high, reach back and grab either inside or outside grip of your left leg. And we're going to go right into dancer. All right, so when you're ready, driving your left leg up and back, reaching your arm up and forward. Driving your left leg up and back, reaching your right arm up and forward. And I want you to let the hips be where the hips are. It's the same thing. Don't move the hips. Take your left rib slightly forward as you drive your left leg up and back more. Breathe. Take an inch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the left foot down to meet the right. Inhale, sweep the arms out and then up. Exhale, bring hands to prayer in front of your heart. Take a moment to digest. Okay. Stay with that. Couple more breaths. All right. Inhale, sweep the arms out and then up. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. If your strap is somewhere haphazardly away where you're not going to be able to reach it, maybe move it to the left side, middle of the mat somewhere. Plant the hands. When ready, step or jump back into plank pose. Option here, hold the plank or take your vinyasa. We will meet in down dog on the next exhale. Good. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Pause. Take the time to lay the foundation in yoga, in life, right? Right foot to the right, 2-3 inches. Right foot up an inch or two. Turn the toes out 35 to 40 degrees. And then grab the strap. Take it with you and stand up. Round the right heel. Bend deeper into the left knee. This hip's going to be back, so you can't square the hips without compacting your SI joint, guys. So ground the back leg, but engage the right inner leg and get long through the crown of the head. Take the strap around your wrist. Burst your arms into the strap. Spin your biceps forward. As you ground the right heel, can you bend deeper into your left knee? Keep length from your right inner thigh through the crown of your head, and then puff up the midspine. Puff up the heart. Let yourself be seen and breathe. Take the gaze up a few more inches. Big inhale. Exhale, humble warrior one. Bring the forehead towards the floor on the inside of your left foot. Burst the arms into the strap. Spin the biceps down. Broaden the chest. Bend deeper into your front knee as you ground stronger through your right heel. Nice. Strong legs. Inhale, come back up. Drop the strap and reach the arms out and then up to the sky. So the arms are an extension of the lungs. So on big breath, arms reach high. Don't hold it back. Don't drop the shoulders. Reach the shoulders up. Reach the arms up. Right rib comes slightly forward. Eyes are closed. Then pick up your back toes. Spin them forward. Pick up your back heel. Spin forward onto the toes. And then one-legged Tadasana-ish by kicking your right heel to your glutes. Stand onto your left leg and set yourself up for a dancer. Inside or outside grip. Prepare first and then start your pose. Drive your right leg up and back. Reach your left arm up and forward. Right rib slightly forward. Left arm lifted higher. Look forward, not down. Breathe. Five, 4, 3, 2, Release, right foot to meet the left. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale, hands to prayer. Okay. I feel like we should do one more set just on its own. The answer is kind of that good, right? So right leg down, take your left heel to your butt, reach back with your left hand, and let's get prepared. Highlight of the day, right? This pose. Be right in this moment, in this body. Be grateful for this body. Feel connected, feel alive. And then when you're ready, start your pose. Heart lift. 5. Go for it. 4. Little more. 3. 2. Step out slow. For which leg you just did, because we had a couple different legs going on. And then we're going to switch legs. So opposite leg down, the one that was just back. Other leg kicks up, grab inside or outside grip. The other arm comes up alongside the ear. Turn the back slightly forward, the arm that's holding the foot. And then start your pose, be in your pose, be in your body, be in this moment. Feel connected, feel alive. Dance like no one is watching. Then we learn to dance when they all are. Taking and reaching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Done with that. Inhale, sweep the arms out and then up. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. Walk your feet together. Ball pose. Come up onto the ball mount of your foot, pick up your heels, bend your knees and lower your hips to your heels. Hug in with your inner legs. Okay, come onto the fingertips. Maybe walk the fingertips closer to you. Zip up the belly. See if you could take hands to prayer. Maybe reach the arms up high. Wherever you're at, arms start to reach forward. More heel moves towards the floor, either with or without the hands. Come right into a boat pose. So come from your sit bones towards your sacrum, bring your legs up to 90 degrees, reach the arms forward. And this is one of those places, if you remember this part, this feeling, the ribs actually press back inwards. So kind of contrary to this chest lifting, you actually want a little protraction in the shoulders. So you turn off the hip flexors, go more into the low belly, reach the legs up high. Breathe and hold. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Bring your feet closer together. Slide your fingers underneath your butt and then roll onto your fingers. So you just kind of roll towards your sacrum, bring your feet a couple inches up off the floor. I'm going to put a little bit off the wall. And lengthen everything out. Exhale, crunch back in. Inhale, lengthen everything out. Exhale, crunch back in. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, crunch back in. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lengthen everything out and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees back in. Plant the feet back down. Reach the arms forward. C-curve your spine. Roll all the way down onto your back. Take a nice full body stretch. Reach the arms up overhead. Good. Ground your left heel. Inhale the breath. On the exhale, right leg up, upper body up, come up and hold. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, left leg up, upper body up. Inhale, down. Exhale, right leg up, upper body up. Inhale, down. Exhale, left leg up, upper body up. Inhale, down. Exhale, right leg up, upper body up. Inhale, down. Exhale, left leg up, upper body up. Inhale, down. Keep it going, guys. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, lower down, nice full body stretch, arms still reaching overhead. Breathing here. Ground your left heel, arms reach high, big inhale. Exhale, right leg up, upper body up. Inhale down. Exhale, left leg up, upper body up. Inhale down. Exhale, right leg up, upper body up. Inhale down. Exhale, left leg up, upper body up. Inhale down. Keep it going. 30 seconds. 29 seconds. Just kidding. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Stay with it all the way to the end, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice full body stretch. Upper body down, legs out long. Let it all go. Bend your right knee up and in. Bend your left knee up and in. Wrap your arms around your knees. Give yourself a great big squeeze. Rock side to side. Then kick your legs straight up to the sky. Slide your hands underneath your bum. Back of the head stays on the mat. Your legs are straight up to the sky. Good. Lower the legs down to my count. Go slow. 10, 9, 8, 7. Stop right here at 6. I don't want you to go all the way down with both legs, guys. You might kind of take your low back out of alignment. Draw front ribs into back ribs. Keep the back of the rib cage down. Keep your right leg where it is. Lower the left leg down for 5, 4, 3, 2. Let your left leg hover a few inches off the floor. And then left leg pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold still. Left leg comes up to meet the right. Pause. Both legs up to the sky. Lower the legs down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Stop at 6. Back of the ribs down. Low belly in. Left leg stays. Right leg continues. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hover here on 1. Right leg pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Right leg up to meet the left. Then both legs up to the sky. Again, right, or both legs lower down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Stop at 6. Front ribs into back ribs. Back of the ribs down. Low belly strong. Right leg stays. Left leg lowers. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hover here. Notice the shape. Notice where each leg is. Switch the legs. Left leg up, right leg down. Right leg up, left leg down. And then switch. 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 So left leg back down, right leg's halfway down, right? Left leg pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Left leg up to meet the right. Both legs up to the sky. We got one more. That's it. All right. Here we go. Lower both legs down for 10, 9, 8, 7. Stop here for a moment. Front ribs into back ribs. Lower down. 6. Stay right here. Left leg stays. Right leg lowers. 5, 4, 3, 2. Right leg to a hover. Notice where each leg is. One's at 6. One's at 1. Switch the legs. 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 Pause. Right leg down. Left leg halfway. Right? Right leg pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right leg up to meet the left. Both legs up. Draw the knees in. Rock side to side. Grounding the low back for a moment. Rocking and rolling from side to side, letting. And then roll 2. Actually, straighten out the legs for a moment. And then roll over onto your belly so you're facing the back wall, just to kind of change in perspective of the room. And as you lay onto your belly, We're going to take a bow pose. So I want you to bend your right knee, reach back, grab right ankle, outside grip. Then left knee, grab left ankle with left hand, outside grip. Spin the biceps down. Same feeling, right? Biceps spin down, collarbones widen, the back muscles engage. A little bit of contraction in the glutes. Inhale the breath. Exhale, just rise. Inhale, keep rising. So you're driving a little energy into the hands, so the shins are lifting up and back. The chest is lifting up and forward. Breathe into this. Expand the ribs. Expand the ribs. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Stack your hands if you want. One hand on top of the other. Bring your forehead to the back of your hands. Or if you want, take the arms along the side of the body. Turn your gaze one direction. So whatever feels right on your neck. Will feel good usually. Second set of bow pose. Bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankles, outside grip. Spinning the biceps forward, widen the collarbones, contract the muscles on your back. And then when you're ready, take an inhale. Exhale, start to rise. Drive the shins back. Lift the chest up. Keep kicking and reaching and lifting. Think shoulders and knees lifting. You've got 8, 7, 6. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release and lower. So if you turned your gaze before, turn it the opposite way. If you stacked your hands before, stack them here as well. Slowly begin to press up onto hands and knees, tabletop position. Taking a quarter, turn to the right, setting up for frog pose. We're going to get all your favorites in today. As you take a quarter, turn to the right, still in table. I want you to turn your feet out opposite directions. Begin to walk your knees out opposite directions, keeping your knees in line with your hips. So if you took the legs independently, they'd be making 2 90-degree angles. This doesn't feel right, wave me over. I'll give you the modification. So when ankles in line with knees, knees in line with hips. So you can take elbows and forearms down onto the mat. If you feel like your hips are lagging behind your hips, I want you to bring your hips are lagging behind your knees, bring your hips forward an inch or 2. Take the knees apart another inch or so. See what's there, breathe. And then without barely moving, get the energy of the hips to press subtly back. The inner thighs to get longer and open. The jaw, the neck, the face, the shoulders to soften. Slowing down and deepening the breath. Either walk inside your story and own it, or you stand outside your story and hustle for your worthiness. Take that in again here. Can you just be and not have to do? Let everything else go. Okay, now nice and slow, slower than you went in. Begin to press into the forearms or the hands. Slowly walk your knees in towards each other. And then take a quarter turn to the right again. So we're back to facing the front of the room. Give me a few shoulder flosses here, pulling the chest down through the arms, valley between the shoulder blades, and then pressing the space in between the shoulder blades up. And without moving with breath, just do it so you can get a little bit more fluidity between the movements. Do about 3 more. Find stillness in your table. Keeping the hips over the knees, melting heart pose 1 more time today as well. Walk the arms forward and melt the chest down. Did it help? Okay, good. I know, yeah. Oh, we gotta change that angle. And work on your forearms. Oh, okay. Come forward or walk the hands back into the table. And then walk the knees up so you're standing up on your knees, top of your mat. I'll see you, Mama. And as you stand up on your knees, take your hands to the top of your butt. Palms in, fingertips pointing towards the shoulders. If that doesn't feel right, guys, you can have the palms in and the fingertips pointing down. So both work. Knees and feet are about hip distance apart. And then kind of staying with the fundamentals of what you've been doing today. I want you to stay out of the low back until you can't any longer stay out of the low back. Keep the movement in the mid and upper spine. I want you to roll the shoulders up and back. Point the elbows back, zip up the belly, curl through the upper back. Into the mid back. Go back halfway, gaze up, point the elbows down. Spin the biceps up, contract your back. Reach one hand back, grab for the heel. Fingers inside, thumb on the outside. Reach the other hand back, grab for the heel. Fingers inside, thumb outside. Notice I was still able to talk. Hopefully you should still be breathing. So I don't want you to let your head drop. There's still a lift from the throat and the back of the skull. Hips come slightly forward. Heart lifts up a little more. Breathe through it. Contracting the glutes, come up slow, one hand to the top of the seat at a time. You can either put a block down in between your heels or bring your knees and feet together and sit onto your heels. It's a big pose, guys. You don't want to rush out of that pose. You don't want to rush into anything else after that pose. Sit with it and digest it. Turn the palms open on your lap. Notice the sensations in your body. The heart rate probably began to race a little bit. Notice how it slows down and recovers. What the heart does, it recovers. Big inhale through the nose. Real gentle sigh out, real slow. Kind of shake your head a little bit. I got this. You got this. Remind yourself you are enough and that life's too short to not let yourself be seen. Life's too short to try to get other people's approval to feel worthy. Give that to yourself here and now. And then stand back up on your knees. Let's go back in. One more set. So I'll show you a modification for those that were like, I cannot grab my heels very well and it doesn't feel so good. So if you want to take it the way you just took it, please do. If you're like anything but what I just did, watch this. Stand your blocks up tall and have them right next to your outer hips. And then push your hands straight down on your blocks. So you don't want to push out to the right or left. Push straight down. Okay? And then I'm going to actually take a little bit more space between my knees. Push down on the blocks. Push the hips forward. Turn the fingers to the inner block, the thumb to the outer block. Spin the biceps out, curl through the upper, the mid-spine, and lift the back of the heart. So see if you like that modification. Whichever variation, begin to work it here. I'm going to invite you to stay in for 8 breaths once you're in. One more breath. And then when you're ready, slowly take yourself up and out of the shape. Bring your knees and feet back together. Put eyes closed. Left hand touches the space over your heart. Right fingertips touch the earth along the right side of your body. So being vulnerable, right? Opening up, letting yourself be seen. That is exactly what this pose is. It's scary, right? But once you get through it, it's invigorating. And it's what's needed. This is the shape the body needs physically. It's the shape that our hearts need energetically. Get back in the game. Notice how everything comes right back down to that calm, steady pace. To that calm, steady place. Big inhale here. Slow, gentle sigh out. Good. And as you open up your eyes, if you're on a block, scoot it off to the side. And then all I want you to do is kind of move your feet over to the right and your glutes to the left so you can send your legs out in front of you. And I'm going to turn around towards you. Great. And then I want you to take your legs out wide. We haven't done this in a while. So legs out wide. I like to bring one hand in front, one hand in back, and just kind of lift up for a second. Let the meat move out of the way and come back down on the sit bones. Grab your little meat back there, right? Okay, flex the toes. Make sure the kneecaps point straight up. And then press your hands down onto your thighs and just get the feeling of the thighs anchoring. So really what you want in this pose is your pelvis should be able to roll over the thigh bones, right? So ground the thighs and just kind of notice what that feels like. If you hinge and lean. So we're just going to press the movement. Ground the thighs. Press down on the thighs. Let the pelvis just kind of roll over the thigh bones. Okay. Now, when we're not grounding the thighs, they do this. So notice when we don't have our hands here that this doesn't happen. So toes flex up, thighs press down. Bring the fingertips to the floor. Lift through the crown of the head, big inhale. Flex the toes again. Exhale, walk the fingertips forward. Press the thighs down. Let the pelvis roll forward. Maybe the forearms come to the floor. Pull the chest through the arms. Breathe. One more big inhale. Exhale, walk the hands back. And then take your hands maybe on your thighs or your shins and take your left shoulder, roll it in. I love this stretch. You see us do this in Goddess a lot. And then switch it here. Right shoulder rolls in, look left. And then switch, left shoulder rolls in, look right. Feel that stretch in the shoulders. And then switch, right shoulder rolls in, look left. Come back to center. Take your right hand or right forearm on the inner portion of your right thigh. Round the thigh bones, flex the toes. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, extend the left arm up and over so it's just hovering in the sky above your right thigh. And then the right forearm can root down so you can roll the left rib cage back. Make the legs ground stronger, the toes flex more. Reach through the left fingertips, get longer, breathe. Big inhale. Exhale, take it over to the other side. So left hand or left forearm down, right arm reaches up, big inhale. Exhale, reach up and across. Round the right thigh, reach through the right fingertips, rotate right ribs back. Inhale, walk your hands to center. Come into a fold one more time. So walk the arms forward, flex the toes strong, pull the chest closer to the earth. And then slowly walking the hands back. Grab your two blocks as you bring your legs in. Feel a little bend into your knees. Move the blocks kind of in line with your hips. And as you reach the arms forward, C curve your spine. Nice and slow, lay down onto your mat. And as you lay onto your mat, you're going to use your blocks here. Coming into supported Supta Baddha Konasana. So let's do a passive hip opener, a supported hip opener today. So Tammy's in a good spot. You're going to bend your knees. Bring the bottoms of the feet to touch. Take your blocks on their side. And as you open up the knees, the block is going to support the lower upper thigh and the upper outer shin. Ah, that's nice. And if you want a lower level, you can take it one level down. If you wanted a level up, you can take it another level up with the block. And wherever you are, close your eyes. It's a great place to maybe take the hands to the belly, maybe one hand to the heart. Kind of easing our way to the close of the practice. Something Brené Brown says in that talk is how important it is to believe that we're enough. As she says, when we work from a place that says, I am enough, then we stop screaming and start listening. We're kinder and gentler to the people around us, and we're kinder and gentler to ourselves. Take your hands to your outer thighs. Like a page of a book that needs to close. Bring the knees back up. Closing the story of the self-limiting beliefs. Taking the blocks off to the side. Taking the arms out wide like the letter T. Taking your feet a little bit wider apart. Windshield wiper pose. Inhale the breath. Exhale, let both knees drop right. Turn your gaze to the left. On your next inhale, bring both knees back up. And on your next exhale, let both knees drop left, gaze right. Slow inhale back up. And on the exhale, draw the knees into your chest. Give yourself a great big, well-earned hug. Not because of what you've done, but because of who you are. Wrapping your arms around your knees. Rock side to side. Close your eyes, big inhale. And on the exhale, Shavasana. Lower the arms, release the legs. Take up some space on your mat. Invite in some peace. So inhaling in, slow and steady. Exhaling out, deep and full. Last challenge is to stay for at least a few more moments. Knowing that the physical part of the practice is the warm-up for this, right? Working out the stuff that blocks that we wear, that keeps us from getting in, peeling away the layers to get to the truth, to get to the light, to get to the best part of you. And that's the mix of your perceived imperfections and all of your strengths. So enjoy this time to connect to that part. This time to remember that part. With so much gratitude, love, and light. Namaste.